Hey gang, welcome back. Oh look, I'm trying to hide my broken thumbnail. Too late, there it is. Today we're using Boarding Pass and Lemonade and Blackout and Alaska. We're doing another little scene like we did yesterday. Starting with Boarding Pass. And then without curing that, I'm pushing up some Lemonade to the end of that. And then we're going to roughly ombre them. Rough being the key word. We're not aiming for a perfect sort of seamless blend. I've gone a bit overkill with the blue, so I'm just adding some more lemonade and taking it from the bottom up just to lighten up that blue a bit and create some more green in the middle. If you haven't mastered a seam, I'm just adding some Bluebird here because I wanted a lighter blue at the bottom, so I'm doing that, and I'll blend that again roughly with that one as well. Yes, if you haven't mastered getting a perfect blend, or if you have mastered it, this will be a piece of cake. If you haven't mastered it, this will also be a piece of cake. So, cake for everybody. That had a cure. I'm now going to repeat those steps, making sure that I've got enough yellow on to blend into the top blue and also into the bottom blue when we put that on there. Again, just rough, making sure that you've got some sort of streaky bits because this is going to be sky and water at the bottom. And I think, again, I kind of over-faff with all of this, but that seems to be just the way I work. Just a bit faffy. And that was a bit of fluff. I was just inundated with bits of fluff while doing this. It was quite frustrating. So blending those, more fluff. Go on, off you get. Get out. You're not welcome. I should have cut this, you know. It's not the most interesting thing to look at. You can see that the blue tack that's sticking out from where I've stuck the pot to the stick, I've covered in polish, but not to worry. I just, it came off at the end and then I just filed any bits off the side. So, oh look, more bloody fluff. This bit's huge, look at it. Everest of fluff. So, blending a bit more and just showing you that it looks a bit different when I put it on my hand to the white paper. I'm now adding some more yellow. I haven't put any more blue on. I haven't put any more blue on. So this doesn't blend as smoothly because obviously the blues are tacky. So you'll see here it looks like I'm kind of manhandling it a bit, which I kind of am, because you don't get a smooth thing. It kind of sticks to the sticky bit, which, you know, sticky stuff, sticky. So just blending that up and down just to create a bit more yellow in the middle. I seem to have sort of lost it a bit. So you can add bits here and there. Don't necessarily need to blend it into another wet colour. And that is going in the lamp. And now I am starting with the detail. That's where I'm going to do my sort of island. And then these are going to be 2 palm trees. So I think I fill in this bit and then I flash cured just because that was where I wanted it. And then we get started on the leaves. This was a picture I saw online. I've changed it quite a bit, but it was inspired by a nail I saw online by began with Paula's nails. So it's inspired by that picture. I'm popping the mapping out where I want the leaves to be. These palm trees don't have ziggity bits on like yesterday's did on the trunk, because I was sat in the garden this morning. There's 4 palm trees in my garden, and one of them has ziggity bits, and one of them is hairy, like a palm tree needs a coat, and 2 of them were really smooth, like smoother than normal tree bark. Just so yeah, that's what these are. These are the smoothie ones. And just faffing about doing the wispy bits there. I never know which way to do the ones at the top, these ones, because if they're hanging, then they wouldn't be sticking up. I don't know. I just did what I did. And now the bottom ones, I'm only doing 4 on that one, because if I did one at the top, then it would mess with the one at the bottom on the one above it. So just some faffage. Again, not putting a lot of product on my brush here, using a lot of the polish that we did the first lines of the leaves with, and then just pulling it out, making it a bit wispy. Try not to faff about too much, or it all ends up sort of blobbed together. And you can flash cure as you go if you're happy with it. Obviously, where I'm just thickening darkening the bases there of the tree. If you put 2 bits of gel really close to each other when you're doing detail and stuff, then they're going to want to sort of join up together. So flash curing is your friend. I've now mixed Blackout with some base coat, the first base, and I'm just doing a sort of shadow reflection of the island. And then I realised, because I'd done the trees at the very front, they wouldn't have shadows on the water. They would be beyond the tip of the nail. So that was me thinking about that. So just adding shadow, blending it out a bit, sort of streaking it a bit because it is on the water. Did a little bird, basic bird. I'm now taking a mix of Alaska and base coat, the first base, and just doing some sort of light reflections on the water. I didn't do much because I didn't do a sun or anything, so that it wouldn't be as shiny as it would if I'd drawn a sun. Then I would put some really white bits on the water. And here I'm just stippling on some more of that Alaska and base coat mix, just to create some sort of wispy clouds. It was a bit too clear, the mix at first, so I added a bit more white, just stippling that on. I think I wanted that one to come out the other side of the tree as well, and just sort of blending them out a bit. I do want them to be cirrus, is that the right cirrus clouds? Are they the thin wispy ones? Possibly. Adding a bit more on the water to give it sort of more ripples, and then I don't know what I was doing there. And then I haven't cured that, but I thought they needed a bit more white, so I took some just white alone and added a bit more detail there. I think this is the point where I was just sort of thinking, what else can I do? What more can I add? That I just wanted to add a bit more depth to those clouds, make some areas a bit more concentrated, thicker, fluffier, whatever. That was cured, and now we are top coating with diamond gloss, and there you go. I think this is a sunrise. I haven't seen a sunrise in a long time, let's be honest. Sunset I definitely see a lot more. So that's it next to yesterday's one. So the video for that one is already on my channel. I don't like yesterday's one anymore. I like today's one. Maybe because blue's my favourite colour. So that is a picture of it there, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back tomorrow and subscribe for lots more. Bye bye.